Welcome or welcome back to Beers and Gamers. It's time for a new episode of the new Super Mario Bros. Wii playthrough, and today we're continuing through Mount Fuji World 6 over here to get to the top of the mountain and fight that Morton O Koopa character again. So let's get started out World 6-5 over here and begin. Now this level has a pretty neat gimmick, that being the fat fish guy over here that we saw back in World 4. Now occasionally he'll jump, do a little time to jump like that. All we have to do is maneuver around that, and if we timer jumps correctly, like this, you can easily jump over it. And we even have these giant cubes over here. I should have been able to get that star coin. Bro's like a shark jumping out of the water occasionally. And the water level will rise, as you can see. Just jump out the way like that. It's actually a pretty fun level if you learn how to jump out of the fish's way from time to time. Pretty neat. And already we have ourselves a little shortcut over here. Alright, we have ourselves a nice little fire flower. And unlike some other giant-ish enemies, you can still kill this fish guy in just one hit with a fireball. And I kind of do like the giant cones this level that we don't see in other levels in the game. And another one-up, not that we need it. Alright, here he is again, and there's the star coin. A pretty easy spot to get, actually, especially if you end up killing him, like so. As I mentioned, it only takes one fireball. But unlike most enemies, he will occasionally respawn after a bit, so be quick while he's not around. Like right here. I'm gonna sit down here and try to kill him again. Down he goes, and let's go get that propeller block sitting over there. Now, just like some other levels in this game, this here stage has a secret exit as well. And to be honest with you, I don't remember where it is. Alright, there's Fish Boy again. I'm gonna turn him into some fried sushi. Grilled sushi, whichever. Or turn him into a jelly-filled donut. There he goes. Let's get through here while we can. I'm gonna sit here and try to look for the secret exit in this level. Because to be honest with you, I don't remember where it is. As I said, if I remember correctly, I think it might have been around here. Alright, there's him again. Alright, down you go. Alright, you can't grab things underwater, it looks like. Oof, almost got me. Down you go. Alright, let's try over here. Alright, that's where the second star coin was. Alright, there he is again. Oh, wait a minute, I think I remember where it is. If I remember correctly, I think you gotta hit one of these blocks over here. Alright, let's just toss that off, kill Fish Guy again. Or if it takes too long, I'll just go through the level normally. There we go. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I think you need to hit one of the giant blocks. I think there's a beanstalk around here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, let's just go through the normal way. Alright, and the block does kill him. Oh, got 100 seconds to go. Come on, Mario, get out of the water. Alright, there goes that, I guess. Oh my god. Mario. Sometimes the controls in this game kind of suck. Oh well, let's just go over here. And we'll try again with that secret exit another time, because, again, I do not remember where it is. But I think if I remember correctly, it's in a beanstalk block. And that will lead to the next stage and final level that is not the castle level. But why don't we go back down here first, because there's a pretty interesting intricacy that I recently found out of this game prior to recording this video, that you all should learn to those of you playing through this game. Because you might think that the different panels are randomized, but actually, au contraire, they are not. There's actually a set pattern each world of the 7 worlds, and we'll get to why I didn't say 8 worlds later on. But here it is. Each tile has separate panels that are kind of generated in between 6 maps in each world. Now, this 4th tile, no matter what Toad house you're in, no matter what world you're in, will always have a safe panel on it. And I have a guide over here, you guys can't see it, but I do, seeing which one of these might be the correct one. Now, the one next to it is almost always safe, pretty much always safe no matter which world you're in, well, almost no matter which world you're in. Sometimes it's not that safe, depending. And then it's right next to an ice bar, so that means I found the correct guide, and we click this one over here too, and that one's safe. You can actually get a perfect score by using these guides. If you guys would like to, near the end of this playthrough, I'm gonna see if I can put this guide here in the link in the description below. Alright, hit these panels over here. According to my guide, do not hit these 3 panels right over here. I know I'm cheating a little bit, but for educational purposes, I'm going to show this off. And luckily this doesn't have a timer, because if it did, it would suck. I'm avoiding that middle tile there, because that one is also one of the Bowser Jr. tiles. And with that, we get a perfect score. And there's a neat little fun thing that the playable character does. They do a little dance. It's actually quite charming to watch. Alright, so if you're ever having difficulty with that, just click on those different ones. So if we take the secret exit that's in 5-6, or 6-5, excuse me, we can go to that warp pipe on the right. But now let's go into this here fun level. This is also another really neat level. Because the gimmick of this level is we're on a giant ship. In a cave. You know, like that, you all remember that one Backyardigans song, "You've Gotta Be Brave"? You've gotta be brave, you gotta be brave in a cave. Well, we're in a cave that we're gonna have to be brave in. But if we use shower controls on the Wii remote, we can twist that little light around to see different areas of this cave. A lot of really cool items like this here spring you can use on your little ship. This is honestly much more fun than the one back in World 5. Of course, I was talking about 5-4. We get ourselves some fire flowers here. There's also some water in this level, as you can see, as Cheep Cheeps will show up here. Alright, here's our first start point for the level. Ooh, I'm sad. My timing was off. Oh well, off screen it is for that one. I don't know why this pipe is red then, other than for decoration, but whatevs. If I remember correctly, I think you can... Alright, game, you want to be that way? I think the water level will lower right here. Yes, I was correct in thinking that. Alright, here's our little checkpoint. And we should be seeing some fire-based enemies show up real soon. I think one of the best ways is to take this level relatively slow. I mean, it's essentially an auto-scroller, so you're pretty much forced to take it slow. And try taking your time getting all of the things in the stage, like the second spring over here. It's a neat little interaction you could do on multiple springs. You can throw it on another one. I said you can throw it on another one, and it'll infinitely bounce. I think, or is that just a Mario Maker? I don't remember. Alright, at least we got 1 star coin, while you also avoid the Golbats. Alright, there's a P switch up there. I don't think... Yeah. Nah, I guess we're not getting it. Oh well. It's only a bunch of blue coins anyways. You don't get nothing special out of it. This level, just like the previous level we were just in, also has a secret exit. But once again, don't remember where it was. Alright, we got ourselves a nice little power block. Alright, move this. Oh, guess we're not getting it. Golbat's got in the way. Oh, come on, move it. Move, man, move. Alright, I want to get that here star coin. It might look like they're stuck in the foreground, but that's far from the truth. Oh, fire. This is the illuminating the dark enemies I was talking about. The fire bros. Alright, get under here so the fireballs can't hit us. Oh, it's getting dangerous.
Oh, no.
Oh, gotta try again.
Oh.
Alright, give me a power of a mushroom.
Let's go.
And gotta get those star coins all over again. Alright, luckily the ship is sitting right there for us to activate. Most of the time, at least for me, you kind of forget to twist around the light a little bit. I mean, how are you gonna remember it every time, you know? I don't know, just me with my one-track mindedness. You sometimes don't always remember to do that. Alright, and the other star coin should be around here, like we saw before. Alright, give me that ice flower, and we'll get that in a bit. Let me just get out of the... What? Oh, come on! Thing just jumped to the music. I think this time I should make sure to get that block there. The propeller block that we saw before. I'll sit down here. Alright, and let the gold bats get out the way. Alright, I think the way the devs intended for you to get that was using the one we call the propeller block. And there's a barrel up there that we simply cannot get. Alright, that could be our little guard over there. Somehow I didn't get hit by that, but I'm not complaining. Alright, I think this is where that secret exit was, so we can go into this here pipe. Yep, looks like the direction of the secret exit if I remember correctly. So let's take the power of the light with us. Because as a certain Nintendo goddess once said, no one can hide from the light. That's not true, I do it every day. But anyways. Alright, hit the Golbats out the way, use the block to protect you. These Golbats still prove to be very annoying. I don't know why they... Well, I think I know why they put that light there. Just so you can kind of see where you're going near the end of it. And once again, just like in other secret exits, for some reason this is really zoomed out. Or not zoomed out, zoomed in. A little more than most other parts of the levels in these games. Or in this game specifically. And we get ourselves the secret exits.
This way.
And instead of going up the mountain, we're going down the mountain. To this cannon. Alright, but we're not going to go into that just yet. Let's eat another mushroom before we get back and go through the normal exit.
Let's go.
And I gotta go through the whole ship again. And this time I won't miss the star coin. Alright, everybody ready? Let's ride the waves again. Give me the power of fire. As a certain blade from Xenoblade 2 once said, I call upon the power of fire. Alright, give me an extra fire flower just in case. Alright, let's go down here. I don't want to accidentally drop that. And give me the star coin. And that's all 3 star coins, so as long as we're able to finish the level. And another fire flower. Too bad we can't get it onto the ship for safekeeping. And a star. Whenever you get a star in a darkened level, the entire level illuminates. As we saw back in 2-3. Might as well kill these piranha plants just to spite them. And no more star for us. Sometimes they say the brightest lights tend to fizzle out the fastest. Which I guess explains why it only lasts for 10 seconds of invincibility, you know, outside of just basic game balance, of course, but yeah. Or as one of Kirby's most memorable quotes, as he once said in Kirby's Mass Attack, maybe the stars wouldn't shine so brightly if it weren't for darkness. Very profound quote for our pink puffball. But anyways. Alright, another ice flower this time. Just in case I need to take an extra hit. Come on now, get down here. Yeah, roasted goldbat, my favorite. And let's go get that propeller block again, just for funsies, I suppose. Don't really need it. But I want to have some extra power-ups in case. Okay, I guess let me get that ice flower. Alright, we should be running into them annoying fire bros real soon. There they are. Tied behind the block to protect us. Let's go into here so it can't hit us. Oh, come on, man. Alright, at least there's an extra fire flower for us to take. And we instantly lose it. And if I wanted to, I could jump up here and get this barrel. And immediately break it for no reason. That was kind of a worthless placement, don't you think? Oh, whatever, we can finish the level. And just like in the secret exit, if we click this here switch, get ourselves a little platform to get to the goal with.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
And now we're gonna ascend the mountain. And that is the warp pipe where the secret exit in 5-6 leads to. But I think I'll show that off in a later episode. For now, every day we're just surviving, keep climbing the mountain. Just like in the little segment lower down, we best be careful to not run into those vorpals. Or if you want to grind mushrooms, run into them as many times as you like, honestly. Probably the most renewable way to grind mushrooms in this game compared to the other worlds. Alright, and get ourselves a nice free star. I'm gonna run into one on purpose. Alright, time to collect all the toad coins, I suppose. Still not entirely sure what to call these things. And ground pound downward. And now it's time to take on Morton O Koopa. After we get through this obstacle course, of course. Alright, and the gimmick in this here level is swaying platforms with a certain obstacle we'll see in a second. But notice how these platforms kind of look like little ships. It's a nice little design detail, in my opinion. And now we even got more lava. I totally didn't miss the lava, no? Or did miss it, I don't know. Miss it or don't miss it, I don't care which one. Alright, Dry Bones, take his head off. Go over here. If I remember correctly, there should be a power-up in this here block. Give us the power of ice. Dang it all. And there's a star coin up there. I'm really sad now. Oh well, off screen for that. Alright, Don't want to jump in there just yet with that dry bone sitting there. And the lava instantly killed him. Alright, those spike balls are right over there. We'll see an awful lot in this level. That will constantly go on the different platforms. Be a nice little obstacle for us to have to avoid. Alright, now we need to go up there to get that star coin. It's a little risky, but we need to go on this here block. Not gonna lie, it's extremely hard to jump on. There we go. And the second star coin is ours. Let's just be careful with platforming over this. Alright, there's our checkpoints. And now it's time for the second half of the level. Alright, just kill that lava bubble there. And now this part of the level is going to be pretty annoying because spike balls everywhere. Alright, them. Oh, come on, real. Not the biggest fan of trying to jump and then move in the same direction as a moving platform. It's a little annoying in this game. And I'm dead. Well. That's fine. This is why we have a bunch of mushrooms. Alright, going back to the pipe again. Give me the power of ice. Too bad I can't freeze these things. Real sick if I could, though. I think all you gotta do is just be real careful with some of your platforming here. And probably time where the spike balls will land. Definitely make it a little easier to avoid them. Like by standing under these blocks here. And giant dry bones. You can freeze them, but they'll thaw out pretty quickly. As you see right over here. Alright, now we have the final start point in the level. Just go to the apex of that platform, and you grab it. And that spike ball being in the way there was not the best. Alright, let's go over here. Give us the power of fire. Alright, Morton, are you ready for round 2? You big hunk? Alright, well, Kamek do this time, huh? Oh, the platforms are shining. Alright, so this your gimmick, anytime Morton ground pounds the ground, the 2 pillars surrounding his placement will go upwards. I used to think that would happen at random back in elementary school, but after a while, you kind of learn, well, at least my 8-year-old self could learn back then, that anytime he ground pounds, it's the two pillars on both sides of him that will go up like that. And now the Fireflyer kind of allows you to hit him from a distance so you don't get too close to him. Though you can still jump on him the normal way if you like. Alright, keep spamming fireballs. And he's down. Give me the power of the key. Alright, Bowser Jr., I got you this time. Hand back the princess. And once again, Bowser Jr. decides to be incompetent, so you know what that means. Mario, come on, you have the power of fire. Scorch his ass. Hold on a second, if you don't mind me. Alright, now we're standing on clouds. And we have ourselves, once again, another airship level. Let's save, because you know what they say, it's good to keep a record. Gotta keep that record going. Anyways, save, and let's do this airship level. That's the final level for the episode. Alright, and just like the airship level back in World 4, we got this awesome military-style type music. Alright, ice flower right over here. But I'm not going to use that just yet. The gimmick in this here level is not only these spinning wheels, but the Rocky Wrench enemies. Which are another mole-type enemy, just like the mountainous from the previous episode. Alright, they will throw those spinning wrenches at you that fly through the sky in a straight arc. They're really not that hard to avoid. A part of me kind of wishes you could jump on them, but sadly you cannot. Rocky Wrench is pretty easy to deal with, just jump on them like that. Pretty cool enemy type in my opinion. Alright, for this here Star Coin, if you are a big size, simply ground pound straight through those crates. Can't be good for Mario's ass, but whatever. One thing is, I'm just realizing now, and I should have pointed this out before, auto-score level. As I've said before, 2D platformers, not the best. Just because you can't really go at your own pace, you're more so going at the pace of the stage. Alright, now we go under the ship and deal with this little wheel section once again. And the wheels get smaller and smaller as we progress. Don't be scared, just be daring and jump off of them. There you go, and we get the second star coin for the level. And we have ourselves a beautiful checkpoint. Let's jump on over here with another Mecha Koopa on our way. And much like dry bones, in normal circumstances, they don't normally die. Alright, give me the final. I missed it. Oh well. As always, next time. Alright, and there's the final star coin. Pretty easy placement, though that Mecha Koopa is in the way. And I killed him with the star coin. It's the first time I've seen that, huh? Alright, get out the way, Rocky Wrencher. Alright, let's wait for some of the screen to pass by so we can see what's coming ahead. Like that Rocky Wrench, because had we walked on there, we would have gotten hit with it before we could even see it. Alright, let's get you out the way. Wait for that Rocky Wrench to move out the way. There's a power-up right over here. And that flew right into my trajectory. That's just awesome. Alright, let's wall jump over here to save myself. And I got hit again. Nice. Let's go in here. Uh-oh. Alright, Bowser Jr., are you ready for round 2? Alright, and this time, he's using the previous clown car I used before. So now we have ourselves our own clown car. If you're playing multiplayer, you'll see multiples of these. What you're supposed to do is knock him right into the electricity to deal damage to him. Sometimes he's stupid enough to go in there himself. Ah, shit, I'm a cracker. I made that mistake myself. Kinda wish I had more power to myself, but my mistake. It's alright. That's okay, we try again.
It's a good time.
Alright, let's see if we can get through the red coins this time. And I missed out on that, oh well. Once again, I really think those red coins, at least in later levels, are definitely more built for multiplayer in mind. Because I don't think you're... Well, you could definitely be fast enough, but it's like you gotta hit those things right as they come on the screen. I'll toss you over there. Let's see, was there a power-up here? I don't remember. Don't see one. Thankfully, these wheels don't turn too quickly, because if they did, this I feel like would be a little unfair for the player. Alright, I guess I'm forced to use the power of ice. Alright, let's wait for that to move out the way. Oh, come on. Come on, are you serious? Did not mean to slide like that. Over time. If we die again, I'm just gonna use the propeller mushroom.
Eat a good time.
Come on, give me that. Yes, we got a later one this time. Definitely possible to do it on your own, just a little harder. Alright, freeze him in place. Get out of here. I'll just leave him there, even though he'll thaw out eventually. I wish I could freeze the rocket wrenches in the air, but I cannot. Oh, that certainly makes that a little easier to deal with. Oh, let's just go down here. Alright, once again, Bowser Jr. That was a fluke, man. That was just a warm-up. You got lucky there. Alright, just like the previous match, you can also jump on it, too. Though it's a little harder to do that in round one. Alright, that's one hit. This is a pretty fun concept, honestly. We can get the targeting down good. Like right here. That's 2 hits. Alright, can I jump out of there? I don't think I can. Alright, he's definitely a little more aggressive in the second phase. Get in there. Get on, Koopa boy. Yep, and he's down. Like the pathetic little weasel he is. Bowser Jr.'s cool, I guess. Not always, but he's pretty decent. He's been saved by Kamek. Oh no, he got me with the trap again. That was so obvious, just like last time. Alright, and here is World 7. We're in heaven. Didn't mean for that to rhyme, but I'm sticking with it.
What?
Alright, save, because you know what they say, it's good to keep a record.
What?
And I'm gonna sit here for a minute, let everybody listen to the song here. It's pretty cool. Plus, we're gonna fight Ludwig von Koopa in the next episode. He's actually probably my favorite of the 7 Koopalings, but we'll talk about that in the next episode. What do y'all think of this song? Pretty neat song, huh? It's actually got a nice little ring to it. I don't like it as much as the World 3 or World 5 overworld theme, but it's still pretty neat. So, going through the worlds once again, we have Green Hill Zone, Egypt, the North Pole, Rio de Janeiro, the Amazon Rainforest, Mount Fuji, and now Heaven. Huh, I wonder what one will go next. I hope it's not Hell. But anyways. That'll be it for this edition of the New Super Mario Bros. Wii playthrough. If y'all enjoyed this and you want to see more, please like, comment, subscribe, and follow. It will the vids you see on screen now up on YouTube, and that bell button for more. Consider becoming a YouTube member and and a Twitch subscriber for $3 a month and $6 a month, respectively, for wonderful bonuses such as an ad-free experience and access to other playthroughs like my Pokemon Research playthrough. As well, consider answering the question of the day. I think I'll think of one in the comments section or in the description below for all of you to put in the comments below. I guess, what's your opinion on the Bullet Bill enemies, and why do you have said opinion? Let us know in the comments below. Anyways, in the next episode, we'll go through World 7. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Have a terrific day.